Hello friends and welcome to my new video. Long time no see, but I'm back again with a new vinyl update, and today's video is going to be a huge update. I bought an entire record collection again, but this is not like a normal record collection today because there are some heavy hitters included this time. And of course there's also a short story behind it which I'm about to tell, and I can't wait to share which records I found. Let's go!
What we do here is go back.
Alright, let's start. So first some general words about buying a record collection. I used to do that a lot of times when I started collecting in the early days, but there is always this one big negative thing about it. Let's say you buy a record collection with an amount of 300 records, and there are like 50 records that are good, maybe 20 that are super good, and 10 records that were grails for you, let's say. But all of the rest is just like garbage or stuff that is actually good, but it's not worth adding it to the collection, and so then it's standing in your room, you have to sell it, give it away, or do whatever you want with it. And that's always a bad thing, because it's taking time, it's taking money, and in the end you're ending up with a lot of records that you actually don't want. And that's the reason why I stopped buying record collections a long time ago. On the other hand, when there is a good opportunity, I'm always in, and that's what happened this time actually. And it's insane, I can tell you. This was one of the craziest purchases and buys that I ever did, but I will come back to that later. The story behind this record collection is I wanted to buy a second turntable. That's an own story again, and it's a future project, but I was looking for a second turntable online, and I found a Riga Planar 3 turntable just around in my area, and I contacted the seller, and after work I drove down and took a look, and I was actually a bit disappointed because the turntable was more or less broken, and I was like, I was having a bad day, and after I said actually I'm not willing to buy it anymore, I asked if she has some records for sale, and it was an old woman, and she said, yeah, I still got my entire collection and I'm willing to sell it, and if you're interested you can take a look. And there were like a few hundred records, and while I was starting looking through the collection, there was so much music that I was into, and I directly saw that this is a great opportunity to buy a lot of cool stuff, and I was thrilled. Yeah, and so I ended up buying most of her collection, and again, that was crazy. I also bought the Riga turntable, which I can show, of course, and I managed to fix it, but that's another story. So I'm going to show all the records I bought, and it's going to be a very long video today because there are around I think 250 records, but heavy hitters included, believe me, not a lot of 90s originals, some 60s rock, but also some punk and soundtracks and picture discs, and you will see. But first of all, I can show you the Riga turntable. Hold on. So that's the Riga turntable that I bought. It's a Planar 3 in perfect condition. I also got an Orthophone MC cartridge, which is also fantastic, and it's really nice for some 45 7 inches, and it's a very cool turntable, and I'm really surprised by its good sound, because when you're listening to 60s and 70s rock, it's a great turntable actually. But let's come back to the collection. So this is the entire collection that I bought. I separated it a little bit into genres, and here is some punk, this is some hip-hop and some post-punk. These are some individual artists. This is an entire Frank Zappa and Velvet Underground collection. This is the gold crate, which is full of 90s originals. Here is some metal and also some other stuff. And I will show you each record, each individual record. I can't wait to share. Yeah. Alright, let's start. So here is a crate full of 90s originals. All of them are original pressings and they are all in near mint condition because she actually told me she bought them and just listened to each record 1 or 2 times, put each record in a anti-static inner sleeve. And yeah, this is some heavy shit if you ask me. An original pressing of Hole lived through this. This is a 12-inch single by Hole, Ask For It, and this is on pink vinyl. An original copy of the Weezer Blue album. Fades No More, Angel Dust. Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, original pressing of Murder Ballads, which was high on my want list. Same for the next one, this is BECK Mellow Gold, original copy. Then I got 2 copies of Monster Magnet, Dopes to Infinity. Great album. That's Bush 16 Stone. Then I got an OG copy of Alanis Morissette, Jack Little Pill. Soundgarden, Super Unknown, and this is the pressing on orange vinyl. Chris Cornell just passed away a few days ago, and yeah, rest in peace. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Blood Sugar Sex and Magic. This is the Red Hot Chili Peppers, 1 Hot Minute. Michael Jackson, Dangerous. This is Soul Asylum. Very funny, an original copy of the Spice Girls album. Never saw that before. This is Urge Overkill, Exit the Dragon. Then I got 2 original copies of the Pulp Fiction soundtrack. This is Jamiroquai, Emergency on Planet Earth. OG copy of Eric Clapton Unplugged. This is the Stereo MCs Connected. Then I also got some copies of White Zombie, Rob Zombie, of course. This is ASTRO-CREEP 2000, also by White Zombie. Björk's debut album, UK original. This is Björk Post. Then I got 2 copies of Beavis and Butthead, and this is a picture disc, which looks really cool actually. Normally I'm not a fan of this, but I mean, there are so many cool songs on it, and that brought back so many memories, the Beavis and Butthead soundtrack. Well, then I also got the soundtrack to Wayne's World, which I was also looking for. This is Van Morrison, Too Long in Exile. Stiltskin, which also includes the poster. This was in a famous commercial in the 90s. This is like very pop grungy. 2 copies of the Butthole Surfers, Independent Warm Saloon. Then I got 2 original copies of Queen, Innuendo. This is a first pressing of Madonna's Ray of Light, and this is a real first pressing. There are some on Discogs that were pressed later, but you can see it on with the printed inner sleeves and the matrix numbers. This is a real original copy, very hard to find. This is Madonna Erotica, Madonna Music. This is also very rare. Madonna Something to Remember, and the Immaculate Collection. And last but not least, here is a copy of Prince, Graffiti Bridge. Well, I also got a stack of metal albums, which was super cool. This is an OG copy, UK copy of Danzig, which was high on my want list, and this is my second copy. I bought one just, like 2 months ago, and this one is in a way better condition. Then I got Danzig 3, How the Gods Kill, very, very rare. Metallica, Master of Puppets, of course, also super clean copy. Ride the Lightning. I got 2 near mint copies of the Black Album, original German pressing as Swirl. Megadeth, also very rare. An original copy of Rust in Peace. This is actually, I don't know this album, but it's also on Music for Nations. I still have to listen to it. Same for the next one, which is Cycled Sluts from Hell. Very funny. And also an OG of Appetite 1, of Use Your Illusion 1 and Use Your Illusion 2. Yeah. Here are some rock records, I would say. German copy of David Bowie Low, German copy of David Bowie. What's this album called? Scary Monsters, of course. 2 original copies of Brain Ticket, Cottonwood Hill. Then I got a copy of The Doors, Morrison Hotel, Lynyrd Skynyrd, Second Helping. This is Eric Burdon and Jimmy Witherspoon, Guilty. The Clash, Combat Rock. The Clash, the debut, Dead Kennedys, and this is a UK pressing, including the poster. Joy Division Still, of course. This is the Sisters of Mercy. This is Janis Joplin. The Stooges, which I was also looking for. Again, Iggy and the Stooges, Raw Power. This is Big Brother and the Holding Company, Cheap Thrills. Cream, of course, Disraeli Gears. This is a German copy of the Jimi Hendrix Experience, Axis Bold as Love. And again, this was also another copy of Electric Ladyland with the nude cover art. Crazy. And a first pressing, German pressing of Led Zeppelin 1. I also got a copy of The Clash, London Calling. And let me switch. That's an entire crate with Velvet Underground Loaded, Nico, The Marble Index, Velvet Underground and Lou Reed. This is White Light and White Heat, the self-titled debut. This is Captain Beefheart, Safe as Milk, Captain Beefheart and the Magic Band Shiny Beast. And the rest of this crate is an entire Frank Zappa collection. I will just go through it. Some of my favorite titles. I was looking for this one, Uncle Meat, of course. And I mean, this is just great. It was the best chance to get a lot of Zappa albums at one time, and I already started listening to them. And I'm such a big fan. That's so cool. Yeah. Let's move on. Here are some doubles again. This is Chris Isaak, San Francisco Days, original pressing, 2 copies. Another Chris Isaak and of course Silvertone, 2 copies. Here is a very late Lou Reed album, which I never saw before as an original pressing, and I got 2 copies this time. This is Lou Reed and John Cale, also rare 90s stuff. Iggy Pop, American Caesar, also 2 copies. And last but not least, this is an Iggy Pop live album. I also got some, by the way, this is an original UK copy of Joy Division's Closer. I just cleaned it the other day. Here is some hip hop, OG copy of Snoop Dogg Doggy Style, Dr. Dre, Concrete Roots, Run DMC, Us 3, Hand on the Torch, Peaceful Journey, didn't know this one. And here is some German hip hop, jazzy stuff. And of course some rare German hip hop. This is Die Fantastischen Vier. And then the last stack is some stuff that I didn't know yet, and I just started listening to this. So if you know this band, let me know. This is Dave Stewart, Greetings from the Cutter. This is, actually I don't know. This is Soul to Soul Volume 5. Arrested Development Unplugged. Green Jelly. Daisy Chainsaw. No idea who she is. No idea who she is. No. And Wendy James, No Ain't the Time for Your Tears, 2 copies. Well friends, that's it for today. You saw all the records that I bought in this crazy collection, and yeah, of course the big question is how much did I spend, and To be honest, I won't tell this time, but I can tell you big money was involved. This is far away from buying records for $1 or €1. I spent a lot of money on these records, but I'm still very happy, and I also have to add this purchase is like 2 or 3 months ago already. And yeah, it was a great buy. I could add a lot of 90s pressings and some other upgrades to my collection, and it always makes me happy. Buying records is always making you happy, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to like, comment and subscribe. I hope to be back soon on YouTube, but you can also follow me on Instagram if you want more accurate updates. It's also audiophile laws. And yeah, thanks for watching, have a great weekend and see you next time. Bye bye.